I'm about to put you onto 5 fragrances that I've been finding myself reaching for more and more, even sample-wise. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to these 5 gems that my nose just can't get enough of. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Now, some of these are samples, some of these are full bottles. I mean, some of these samples are really like at the nitty gritty, and some of them I like. And just to get the whiff, not for anybody else, but for me. These are fragrances that I find myself enjoying, reaching for, and the samples that are in here are ones that I absolutely need bottles for. I just feel like I need them in my stash, for me. So the first fragrance is none other than by the house of Savoy Cafe. Levels of sexiness that just blow my mind every time I wear this fragrance. I don't know if this fragrance is for everybody, but it's for somebody and a lot of bodies. Shit smells spectacular off of my skin. I love what it does in the air. Soothing, non-abrasive, non-aggressive, sold out constantly, independently black owned, and the shit just hits. Doesn't smell like anything else. I've never encountered another fragrance that smells like it. I find myself reaching for this fragrance more and more, or at least giving it a double take, like, should I wear it again? Next one. This is a newer acquisition in my collection, and not something that's like super poppin'. It's solid as shit, and it doesn't blow my balls off, but the fact that I keep reaching for it and I truly enjoy wearing it, it's what it's all about. And this is Hermes H24. I mean, it works. The shit works. For the summertime vibes, or just giving you a work-safe fragrance that's completely versatile, bright, citrusy, vetiver, deviates from the Terre Hermes kind of bubble that Hermes usually lives off of. And this super bright and fresh lavender vibes that's super comforting yet sexy. I find myself just making this an easy dump fragrance to just put on, and it's fucking pleasing. Performs decent off of my skin, very non-offensive. It just hits. Next one. The next one is a sample of a fragrance I absolutely positively must have in my collection. I mean, we're down to semen drops left of this fragrance. Like, there's nothing in this fucking thing anymore, and this is Memo's African Rose. I mean, I need you just smell the fumes of this shit. Memo African Leather is stellar, and this joint did not disappoint. Look. There's driblets of the fragrance on my fingers, and all I want to do is smell them like I just picked the lint off my belly button. This is fucking remarkable. Such a beautiful, easy to wear rose with these leather facets and this depth and this sex appeal factor. This is the type of fragrance that makes me say, hey, fall, come pay me a visit so I can get a full bottle and start wearing this shit with a beautiful scarf and a leather jacket to look sexy as shit. Cause this hits different. Next one. This fucking sample I use sparingly, and I try not to reach for this shit, and I kind of put it to the side because again, it's another sample. But if you're a whiskey lover like somebody I know, you have a little bit of a sweet tooth when you want that gourmand and boozy type vibe, you need to try Unique Luxuries Couté. I mean, one of the sicker whiskey note vibes here. It has caramel, it has whiskey, it has oud, it's got some brightness, and then you got little amber and vanilla vibes. I mean, delicious, sexy, manly, date, appropriate for close encounters. Somebody's gonna wanna nibble on your neck after wearing this shit, and I'm telling you, the whiskey note in here hits. And I know this because I'm wearing sunglasses and I'm hung the fuck over off of whiskey, so trust me, I'm getting a little bit of a migraine, but in the best way possible. Couté, gotta try it. And last and certainly not least, for a person who just likes these mythical notes that truly don't exist, like gunpowder. And I've smelled gunpowder quite often, trust me. This fragrance hits masculinity on a whole new level. Like right now, I feel like it's growing at least 1.5 inches, giving me a full 3 inches. The fragrance is none other than the Dawn. Xerjoff the Dawn is just that. the Don, commanding presence, masculinity. The hairs in the back of your neck just grew another 7 inches and your barber's gonna have to take it off like weed whacking that shit by the layer. That's how masculine you get. You might become a human werewolf with testosterone levels off the charts. Whiskey, tobacco, and this granular type concrete-ish gunpowder vibe that you get from this shit just hits. Masculinity at its finest. It's another cold weather fragrance. Clearly, I'm leaning more towards cold weather when it comes to these fragrances, except for that H24, which is pretty much an all-season versatile joint. It hits. Gorgeous fucking bottle. Not cheap at all. Sample the motherfucker. But if you're looking for that masculinity and some fragrance that has boozy notes, leather notes, and this granular kind of cement, freshly sprayed sidewalk vibes, you gotta try it. This shit hits diff. And those are the 5 fragrances that I truly feel that you should be trying, because these are ones that I like to reach for more often than not. With a plethora of fragrances like some of us may have, we tend to find ourselves leaning to other fragrances more than that. Am I saying these are the top 5 best fragrances in the world? No. Am I saying these are the end-all be-all that you absolutely fucking need to sell everything to buy? No. Am I saying these are 5 fragrances that if you haven't smelled, you need to snort right now? Facts. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. Let me know which one of these you have smelled or haven't smelled, and if you want to get your nose on them. And if you want to get your nose on any of them, I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what is biggest in the game? Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.